with the craziest excuse that a guy's ever used to avoid hanging out with me. Great question I would love to tell you. When I lived in Australia, I was deeply in love with a man back in the United States that was not and would never be emotionally capable of loving me back. Now, did that stop me from handing him power over my life that he had absolutely no business having and would eventually use it to cause my life to crumble? Nope, here you go. He used to do this thing where he would come into my life and then we would get very, very close, and then just before I think it's about to get really serious, he would leave. We would go through this vicious cycle over and 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 over. It was like a cyclone of self-hatred. On one of the holiday breaks, I went home to go visit him. I said it was my family, it was him. He said, "Don't arrange a ride, I'm gonna pick you up from the airport." I borrowed an outfit from my roommate who had way better taste in clothes than I did. I did my makeup, I did my hair, and on a 14-hour flight, I went into the airline bathroom and changed into the magic outfit because the flight attendant told us that we were descending into LAX and I didn't want the first thing that he saw me in to be pajamas when he professed his love to me. I land, can't get a hold of him, call him, email him, text him, FaceTime him. I'm about ready to just try and send a psychic message. I ended up calling my brother, who the entire time was like, "I don't think this guy's a good idea." And I'm like, "I'll show you." I showed him all the way from LAX to Long Beach, California, as I cried in his front seat. I then get a hold of the ghost 4 hours later and he says, "I'm so sorry, I'm in the hospital." My immediate thought is, I'm an asshole. I was just focusing on myself being picked up from the airport and here you are in a hospital with who knows what kind of life-threatening condition. I said, "What happened? Can I come and see you?" "No." "Okay, well, what happened?" "It's embarrassing." And I was like, "Say no more. You don't have to say anymore. It's fine." I was trying to jump a pole in a parking lot and I ended up ripping my... You could have just stopped it. "That's embarrassing, but okay." Why would I want to go see him at the hospital when an injury is so private and so intimate that anyone going and visiting him would basically be like, "How's your crotch?" That's weird. That would be weird. "I'm here for you, whatever you need." He says, "No, I'm fine. But tonight I have a Christmas party, a white elephant gift exchange with all of my friends, and I want you to meet all my friends while you're here." And I was like, he still loves me. "Here's this address." And I said, "Should we ride together? Because I don't know anybody and I don't want to arrive before you." "No, I'll just meet you there because I have some things to finish up on, at the hospital with my situation." Totally. So I spend the entire first day of my holiday break, freshly in the States, figuring out an ugly Christmas sweater. Because I am traveling from Australia to the States, I don't have an American phone plan. So I am relying on Wi-Fi everywhere I go. As soon as I leave the house, I'm in a black hole of communication. I have to just hope and pray that everybody that tells me that they're going to meet me, when they're going to meet me, where they're going to meet me, that they're actually going to meet me. I then drive to this house. I'm just like... Let's hope he comes. The only reason I even walk into this stranger's house is so I can get Wi-Fi to make sure that he's actually gonna meet me because I don't know where he is and I don't see his car. 2 hours. He never came. I hang out with all of his friends who don't know me and have no idea he's even invited me. Everyone's like, "So who do you belong to?" I'm doing a white elephant gift exchange with strangers. I take a video and I post it online and act like it was the best night of my entire life. I didn't find out until 10 years later that he was never in the hospital, that he got crutches from the Goodwill and acted like he tore his... for months. Moral of the story: the first time somebody shows you or tells you that you aren't important to them in any way, believe them. They mean it. Thank you.